this is going to be a podcast. The light's on, but I want to discuss. I had somebody get really mad that on Rover, the Rover reel, showed up. They requested pictures of it, and I don't know if they realize that when you are on Rover, you are consenting to marketing purposes in order to, that your animals are okay to be shown. You have to read the terms of service. This person left me a horrible review, got really mad, and actually stalked me all over the internet, for having pictures of her cats on my profile that Rover put on there. She's like, you uploaded pictures of animals on there. I go, yeah, I uploaded them. But, so she asked me to take them down immediately. I do. I pull over from driving, take the videos down, and she's still, and I even asked Rover, and I handled it all right away. She calls me a liar, this and that, and I'm like, I'm not lying. She's like, but, and then she left a review on November 8th. Somebody else left a review on October 23rd. You can leave them late. As her point in her review, you could look at it if you look me right up on Rover, Bridget S. Shenango Forks. Look it up. You can see the review. And she's like, I looked at you all over the internet and this and that. And I'm like, number one, she had cameras, so she knew I wasn't there. I was there, the whole time. She went nuts because the cats had to be fed 3 times a day. And I don't know who feeds cats 3 times a day. But she's 2 counties away. And so I was 40 minutes late the first day. And I profusely apologized, and that's my own responsibility and fault. No one else's. So she's like, I had to have my sister come. The cats are just regular cats. There's no special things needed, and feeding them 3 times a day, a can each, and other food is just, it's irresponsible to feed them that much. It really is. They don't need to eat at 6 a.m., 4 p.m., and then 8:30. It's kind of overkill to scream at me and talk to me like that, but I thought we got past it. And then she's like, I had to kiss her ass the whole time. And most people like it that I communicate with them and want to speak to me. So, I'd always show her pictures, but here's the thing that was even weirder. She's like, had 3 flashlights to chase her cats down with, really bright ones, and then said she was taking pictures of my cats with the flash. She had flashlights for me to do that. They were never scared of me, and she's acting like I'm not a cat expert when I spent $200 to get certified to make sure I was an expert in cats. And her cats loved me. It showed on the videos. The one cat was so shy, they didn't like me, and to say this stuff, it was unreal. Unreal. It was, I got the coronavirus while I was there. I tested for the coronavirus when I got there, which I do before I do a job. I do that, But somehow while I was there, I got it. I don't know from a surface or what. And I didn't know I had it at the time, but I had 103 temperature, and I was so afraid to leave the house that I got so sick because of being afraid of this woman. She was a tyrant, and I've really been bothered by it. I know my responsibility, that I was late the first day, but the way she spoke to me, most people don't care. They're like, you're just checking on our animals, you do all this extra work, I worked 24 hours a day, I didn't leave again. If I did, it was only for 40 minutes to do an errand, and my car was parked in front of the camera. So she's like, she was doing other jobs while she was watching my animals. So I had to respond, you just left to review the 8th, and I left there the 23rd, I don't know. The way that she, went after me when I didn't do anything wrong. And I cleaned that house. I thought I had allergies because I didn't know what was going on, because I just tested negative for the coronavirus. The fact that I was so afraid to leave. I ended up in the hospital. I was afraid of her and scared to death because she's like, you can't leave until exactly 4 o'clock. She never said anything to me. Thank you. I left her some coins because I noticed that she had done the whole quarter collection. I left her brand new Sacagawea dollars to start up a new collection. Never a thank you, nothing. I had notes for everything, and much that this woman thinks that I'm so awful when I tried so hard, and I always send her updates because, you know, I work with animals. I'm not a people person. I have a criminology degree. I have a degree in crisis counseling, but I'm not a person with people. I'm good with animals. And to say that I'm not an expert with cats when I took a 6-week class, I paid $200 to be part of this association. I did all this just so I would do a good job with her cats. And to be tarnished on the internet like that is really wrong. I showed her how much her cats liked me on the videos, and like, oh, it's awful, you know. I made sure to take the pictures down. I did all that, but, you know, I don't know. Are you not supposed to post pictures of animals up? It was on the Rover thing. They were requested, so I did it. I think it was a little wrong to do to me, so I don't know if I can have that review removed. I'm going to try. I think it was really not a right thing for somebody to do to me. And to make me so fearful that I was afraid to even go to the hospital. I mean, I never thought I had the coronavirus because I was tested on Friday, and then it was Sunday, and it was Friday night. So Sunday morning, why would I think I had it when I just tested? But the fact that I just continued to work, and because I wasn't sure what was wrong, I didn't think I had the coronavirus because I tested negative. So I don't know. Do cats give you the coronavirus? I have no idea. Like, that's a little bit concerning. Or was it on a surface and I caught it? That's the only thing I can think of, because there was no interactions anywhere. And she just, I've never, you know, you've got to understand that not everybody that's like a pet owner, like she had all of these, like a lot of things, and all the things were for the cats, but what she's doing is not in the best interest of the cats. Chasing them with flashlights. If you have to chase your own cats with flashlights, that's an issue if they're hiding from you. They got used to me because I followed all of the guidelines in my cat training to, you know, let them come to me. I stayed in that guest room and did not move unless I was servicing the cats, feeding them or doing something, and they were comfortable with me. And to imply otherwise is really wrong. Or that I'm purposely like trying to profit off her cats. I don't profit from my YouTube channel. I don't profit from any of this. I don't have 1,000 subscribers. Like, I just do this for fun, and I can't believe it. Like, you know, like that's it. Like, who thinks that pet sitting you get a lot of money? You know how much you get to house sit? Like, number one, Rover takes 20% of your earnings. So if I'm charging for an animal, like, you know, the first one I charge for is, I charge, let me see, what do I get? I get about $28, okay? Number two, I'm driving sometimes up to an hour. So if there's a second animal, then I add on 16, or for a Calgary. So then they're taking that too. So I'm really not making money, you know, unless they decide to leave a tip or be generous or help me out. And she did pay well, but she really, it wasn't worth it. It's not worth $450 to be scared enough that you will not even leave that house, even when you are sick. Like, that's horrible. Like, really is. I don't know. I guess, you know, because I can podcast some here on here, I figured I would do that a little bit, just to kind of talk about it. You know, maybe other Rover pet sitters have dealt with similar issues. I mean, she tried to get around all the Rover fees and everything, and, you know, did clean her house. She said I didn't. I spent hours cleaning it up. I said, what do I do? I've never used a Kirby bagless vacuum. She didn't answer me, you know? So I tried to drag this like 50-pound vacuum up the stairs and make sure all the cat litter was clean to say I didn't clean. Wow. Like, I did. And I guess I have to learn to get past this, you know? But I'm sensitive. I am. And so it was really hard on me. Like, so I've never had anyone think I was just a bad person. She called me a fast talker, don't trust me. And it was awful. So anyway, just wanted to vent a little bit. Trying out podcasting a little bit here, see how it goes. But yeah, Westie Life, great channel. Love your videos of Sky. They are adorable. I am so glad you found me. I know the difference now between a Scottish Terrier and a Westie. I had no clue before, and you really helped me out, and I'm glad we've got to share subscribers. So shout out. Make sure that you subscribe to Westie Life, the best Westie channel on the internet for Westie shorts. Thanks, guys.